Alright, today I'm going to show you how to do a simple C++ program. I mean, very simple. Now we have an includer. We include IO stream, which is input output stream. Include Windows.h for using the Windows APIs, so we can use them using name space std, which means standard integer main, which we need as well, because this is our main function. And then let's go and let's build a program to run Notepad, which is going to be very simple. It's going to use the function win-exec, which is Windows executable, and you have to have it like that. It has to be capital W and capital E, otherwise the compiler dev C++ is not going. It's going to tell you, oh, we had some problems. If you don't get that exactly right, then forget it. And we're going to type Notepad. Since it's in the System32 folder in Windows, it's going to recognize that it's there, and it's going to run Notepad. And then we're going to do SW underscore show normal, and then that, and then that, and then we're going to go return 0, bam, bam, and there we go. Now we could actually do, SW hide, and then with like a define, you could hide the window, but that's about it. This basically, you need those two attributes for WinExe to work. And if we say, we come up here and we go compile and run, and of course we're going to name it something. So I'm going to name it, I'm going to put it on the desktop, and I'm going to name it Notepad tutorial, or something of that nature. And then it's going to save it, then it's going to compile it, and then it's going to run it. And we should get a little notepad pop up. And voila! That easy. As you can see, really, really simple program, but very nice. And some of the data structures is int, and then you name the int, and then you can fill it with like 1, and you could do double, I don't know, fr, whatever you want to name it, and then make it equal 23.45 or something of that nature. Something of that nature. Character 50, bam. Actually, it would be character 50. And you could set a maximum of 50 characters basically, and string, whatever the hell you want to name it, and then you can later input it in with cin, that name of the string or the name of the character, and you could literally input stuff into string or character. But with string, you actually have to put include string, and that's it. The same way you would follow up there. You gotta have the little number sign in front of the include, and you gotta have little brackets or greater than, less than sides, and then string in between it for it to work. Character works automatically, so but those things aren't really needed. It's just a demonstration of what you can do. I mean, where you can store values. Numbers are stored in integers and double, and characters and words are stored in character or string. String is one word, character is just the number of letters in that. So 50, it means 50 letters maximum. And it's really simple from there. Programming is not very hard. And as you can see, that simple line of code will run Notepad, and you could literally change this to any file that you want. And now if it's in the actual System32 folder, you can just name the executable. But if it's somewhere else, you actually have to go C:, and where the path is and the file name. Otherwise, it doesn't work. It's got to be the right file or the right path to that file. Now, since WinExe kind of recognizes what's in the System32, all you have to do is type in Notepad or CMD for command, and it recognizes it because it's in the same folder. And it automatically recognizes the System32 folder. Don't ask me why, but that's just the way it works. The function works. But if you put a path name like C, and this C:, whatever, wherever it's stored, the folder, la la la, and then like .exe. Now, if this file existed in the folder on C drive, then it would run. If not, it would just throw back some error message and not run. But you get the point. You get the point. And that's pretty much how simple programming is. You just set values and variables into the proper locations, like numbers for integers and double for integers, numbers only, and character and string for words and letters only. So, if you put the wrong type of data in, like you can't put a word into a number, otherwise you get an error. You can't put a word into an integer. You can't put a word into a double. You can only put a word into a string or a character. And the same thing goes with the other way. You can't put a number into a character or a number into, into a string. And it's kind of, otherwise you're going to have an error. And there are more specific things later on, different functions that you use for networking programs and reading and writing to files. You're going to have to put more headers, which are the includes, and maybe you'll have to define something, and But the point is that these are basically how C++ programming works. And that's about it. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to continue on this series and teach you a little bit more about programming and examples of it, and hopefully you'll learn something. Alright, subscribe to my channel, please, and have a good day.